नमस्कार।
अ, सभी को नमस्कार,
नमस्कार। नमस्कार।
सुप्रभात। आज केंद्रीय विद्यालय नंबर 2 भुवनेश्वर अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योगा वीक मनाने जा रहे हैं। आज हमारा अंतर्राष्ट्रीय जो योगा सप्ताह मनाने जा रहे हैं उसका आज पहला दिन है। जो आज ये योगा दिवस हम मनाने जा रहे हैं, इसी में आज का हमारा मुख्य अतिथि जो है श्रीमती दीप्ति साहू, योगा थेरापिस्ट, वो हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं। इसी अवसर पर मैं सबको स्वागत कर रहा हूँ। सबसे पहले मैं स्वागत करूँगा श्रीमती दीप्ति साहू जी को, जो हमारा आज का मुख्य अतिथि है। वो अपना बहुमूल्य समय हमारे लिए, हमारा विद्यालय के लिए, हमारा विद्यालय के छात्र छात्राओं के लिए बहुमूल्य समय देंगे, इसलिए मैं उनका स्वागत करता हूं। और परम आदरणीय हमारा प्राचार्य महोदय जी, डॉक्टर अंजन कुमार खटुआ, और वाइस प्रिंसिपल मैडम श्रीमती मीना पटनायक, हेडमास्टर सर शिव प्रसाद साहू, और हमारा समस्त शिक्षक साथियों और हमारे प्यारे बच्चों और जितने अभिभावकगण हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, और कुछ निमंत्रित अतिथि गण जो है हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, सबको मैं स्वागत करता हूँ। योगा जो हम लोग जानते हैं, ये एक भारतीय संस्कृति है जो 5000 सालों से ज़्यादा पुराना है, जिसे हमारा भारत का जो मुनि ऋषियों ने इसको पहले अभ्यास किए थे, जो धीरे धीरे ये समग्र जन समाज के साथ ये आदृत हुआ, और इसी का लाभ हम आज उठा रहे हैं। और भारत में जितना इसका लोगों ने इसका लाभ ले रहे हैं, लेकिन विदेश में इसका प्रचार प्रसार बहुत ज़्यादा है, क्योंकि योगा ऐसा एक चीज़ है जो शारीरिक रूप से स्वस्थ रखने के साथ साथ व्यक्ति को मानसिक रूप से स्वस्थ रखता है, एवं और सामाजिक स्तर पर इनको हमारा जो जीवन शैली है इसको प्रशस्त बनाता है, स्वस्थ बनाता है। तो पहले जैसे 5000 सालों से पहले हमारे देश में ये पहले हमारा अभ्यास किया गया, जो मुनि ऋषियों ने पहले अभ्यास किए, धीरे धीरे ये हमारा सारे देश में और विदेश में भी ये प्रचार प्रसार लाभ किया। अभी ये मतलब वर्ल्ड लेवल में बहुत सारे कंट्रीज में इसको लोगों ने प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं, और ये बहुत देश विदेश में प्रसार लाभ करने के बाद ये ऐसा देखा गया कि सारे विश्व में इसी को एक इसका एक इंटरनेशनल योगा दिवस मनाने के लिए इसका प्रपोजल रखा गया, जो 11 दिसंबर 2014 में यूनाइटेड नेशंस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का जो जनरल असेंबली, उसी में ये रिजोल्यूशन पास किया गया कि एक दिन अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योगा दिवस मनाया जाएगा। और ऐसे उसी दिन ये पारित हुआ कि 21 जून 2015 में ये पहला अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योगा दिवस पालन किया जाएगा। और ये यूनाइटेड नेशंस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का 69th असेंबली में ये पास हो गया, रिजोल्यूशन पास हो गया, और पहला अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योगा दिवस 2015 21 जून को मनाया गया। और आज इसी साल 21 जून में 8वां इंटरनेशनल योगा डे मनाया जाएगा। और उससे पहले हम लोग एक हफ्ता जो इसको पालन करेंगे, आज उसका पहला दिन है। जिस दिन ये जो रिजोल्यूशन पास किया गया, हमारा प्राइम मिनिस्टर इसी असेंबली में, इसी सेशन में एक अपना मत रखे थे, जो वो बोले थे, योगा इज एन इनवैल्यूएबल गिफ्ट टू द वर्ल्ड फ्रॉम आवर एंशिएंट ट्रेडिशन. Yoga embodies unity of mind and body, thoughts and action, a holistic approach that is valuable to our health and well-being. Yoga is not just about exercise, it is a way to discover the sense of oneness with yourself, the world, and the nature. और योगा का मैं कुछ महत्व के बारे में, हमारे जीवन में इसका महत्व के बारे में दो शब्द बोलूँगा। जो हमारा हमको शारीरिक रूप से स्वस्थ रखता है, हमारा जो हड्डियाँ, जो मसल्स, बोन्स एंड मसल्स को स्ट्रॉन्गर बनाता है, हमारा जो नमनीयता, शरीर का नमनीयता बढ़ाता है, हमारा ऑर्गन सिस्टम्स का एबिलिटी बढ़ा देता है, हमारा इम्यून सिस्टम को स्ट्रेंथन करता है, हमको बहुत सारे जैसे रोग से मुक्त रखता है, हमारा मेंटल अलर्टनेस बढ़ा देता है, कंसंट्रेशन बढ़ाता है, हमारा स्ट्रेस, डिप्रेशन, एंजाइटी को दूर करता है। उसी के साथ साथ हमको हमारा डिसिप्लिन लाइफस्टाइल मेंटेन करने के लिए हमको मदद करता है, जो हम समाज में हमको प्रतिष्ठित करने में मदद करता है। तो मैं इसी के साथ साथ हमारा मुख्य अतिथि है श्रीमती दीप्ति साहू, उनके बारे में दो शब्द बोलूँगा। जो मिसेस दीप्ति साहू, वो अभी प्रेजेंटली रिजाइडिंग एट पुणे, महाराष्ट्र, and she is the president and founder of Vidya Shakti Educational Trust, Bangalore. She established this trust in 2017. She is a master degree in physics. She is a student of science, and still she is well established in yoga. And she is master in computer science, and she has completed her degree, master in computer science in USA, and she is master in science in yoga. She has completed it from SBYADA, Bangalore. So many other qualifications are there with Mrs. Deepti Sahu. I should not waste the time. Now is the time. Now I will request our honorable principal sir to address the gathering. After that, the session will be started by Mrs. Deepti Sahu. Sir, please.
Thank you, Nandaji. Respected Vice Principal, all the learned teachers, my beloved students and parents, and most important, today's chief guest, Mrs. Deepti Sahu. Madam, once again, on behalf of the school, I welcome you to this week-long yoga activities. As all of you know that in the week-long yoga day, a yoga week, today is the first day, and we are observing this week-long yoga program from today onward. So in these connections with us, one of the eminent yoga therapist, yoga trainer, Mrs. Deepti Sahu. Nanda sir has already told about Madam. She has a reputation of providing yoga training as well as therapeutical measures to the different age groups of the people. So we are fortunate enough that today, in the day of beginning of this week-long program, Madam is with us, and she will provide a different type of things about the yoga. So, dear children, you know very well that International Yoga Day is the contribution of India to the world, and it is one of the way that by which we can say India is going to be the वर्ल्ड गुरु, विश्व गुरु जो हम बोल रहे हैं, विश्व गुरु बनने के लिए एक कदम है जो हम बोलते हैं जे भारत विश्व का गुरु है, पहले था, और बीच में हम कुछ हद तक हमारा जो संस्कृति है, परंपरा है, इसको विश्व स्तर तक पहुंचाने के लिए कुछ कमियां आ गई थी, लेकिन हमारा जब प्रयास राजनीतिक स्तर पर हो, सामाजिक स्तर पर हो और स्पिरिचुअल स्तर पर हो, हर स्तर पर हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं और भारत को विश्व गुरु बनाने के लिए जो हमारा कदम है इसको हम बढ़ाते जा रहे हैं। आज योगा डे में जो स्टार्टिंग आज दिन है, आपको मैडम बताएंगी योगा का महत्व के बारे में और आपको क्या करना है एक डिसिप्लिन लाइफ बनाने के लिए। मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, आप लोग को मालूम है जब हम पढ़ते हैं, पढ़ने के साथ साथ हमारा कैरेक्टर बिल्डिंग बहुत ज़रूरी है। एक अच्छा इंसान बनने के लिए हमारा कैरेक्टर सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है और इसको बनाने के लिए योगा हमको बहुत मदद करता है। हम कैसे डिसिप्लिन लाइफ में जिएंगे, सुबह से लेकर शाम तक और रात तक बिस्तर तक जाने के लिए हमारा लाइफ कैसे डिसिप्लिन हो, हर मोड़ तक हम कैसे अपना जो परंपरा है, संस्कृति है, इसी के साथ चलें, अपना जीवन को निर्वाह करें, इसके बारे में हमको हमारा जो संस्कृति परंपरा सिखाता है और योगा इसका एक अभिन्न अंग है। जैसे सर ने बताया, योगा जो हम स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट में समझते हैं, ये हमारा शरीर और मन को जोड़ता है। एक बिगिनर्स के लिए ये ही जरूरी है। दोनों के बीच में कोऑर्डिनेशन कैसे आएगा, शरीर और मन के बीच में कोऑर्डिनेशन कैसे आएगा, इसके बारे में योगा हमको सिखाता है। और जैसे हम प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, प्रैक्टिस करने के बाद जो जगह, आसना, प्राणायाम, जो कुछ इसका सोपान है, ये सोपान के बारे में हम धीरे धीरे सीखते हैं। लेकिन हम ये आपसे अभी नहीं चाहेंगे जो आप इतना ऊपर स्तर तक जाएं, लेकिन हाँ ठीक है, आप स्टूडेंट हैं, स्टूडेंट्स के लिए जो ज़रूरी है, आपका माइंड में कंसंट्रेशन कैसे आएगा, आप कैसे पढ़ सकते हैं, पढ़ने के साथ साथ समाज का सेवा कैसे कर सकते हैं, सेवा का मनोवृत्ति कैसे आएगा, आपका बुद्धि की विकास कैसे होगी, इसके बारे में योगा हमको बहुत मदद करेगी और ये आपको एक लाइफ का, अपना जीवन का एक अभिन्न अंग बना लेना है, तो आप उससे बहुत कुछ सीखेंगे। हम ऑलरेडी कोविड-19 को झेल चुके हैं, इसका परिणाम हम ऑलरेडी देख चुके हैं और 130 कोटि यहाँ पर जनता होने के बाद भी कोविड-19 को जैसे हम मुकाबला किए हैं, और उस टाइम में योगा, आयुर्वेद का इतना प्रचार प्रसार हुआ, मैं तो बोलूँगा जो इसी वजह से हम कोविड-19 को अच्छा से झेल सके। तो ये इसका क्रेडिट हम देते हैं योगा को, इसका क्रेडिट हम देते हैं प्राणायाम को, ध्यान को और इसके साथ साथ आयुर्वेद को। तो एज ए बिगिनर आप योगा प्रैक्टिस करें, अपना जो दिनचर्या में इसको अपना लें, तो आपका ये जो इंटरनेशनल योगा डे जो हम ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं इसका सार्थकता होगी। मैं ज़्यादा समय लेना नहीं चाहता हूँ। आपके लिए आज से लेकर 21 तक डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज़ आयोजन की गई है, जिसमें आप बढ़ चढ़कर भाग लें। सुबह शाम जो कुछ भी एक्टिविटीज़ है आप भी देखें, आपके परिवार को सभी को बताएं, देखें कि ना हम सिर्फ स्कूल का जो टीचर है वो नहीं है, बाहर से एक्सपर्ट को बुला रहे हैं, वो बताएंगे। विभिन्न मुद्दे पर डिस्कशन होगी। आपका जो प्रॉब्लम है आप प्रॉब्लम को शेयर कर सकते हैं। तो मुझे लगता है जो एक हफ्ता का जो प्रोग्राम है, ये प्रोग्राम को हम सार्थक बनाएंगे और अपना जीवन में उतार लेंगे। मैं ज़्यादा समय नहीं लेना चाहता हूँ। आज ये प्रोग्राम के लिए जिन्होंने सही तरीक़ा से सिस्टमेटिक तरीके से ऑर्गेनाइज किए हैं, मिस्टर एस के नंदा जी, मिनती बेहरा मैडम पीजीटी फिजिक्स, आर के साहू जी और सभी टीचर जो कि डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली इसके साथ इन्वॉल्व हुए हैं, मैं इनको बहुत साधुवाद देता हूँ। और उनका ये जो जुड़े रहने के लिए और कॉपरेशन देने के लिए जो इच्छा शक्ति है, ये इच्छा शक्ति हमेशा बरकरार रहे। मैं इसीलिए इतना बल के मैं अपना वाणी को विराम देता हूँ। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir, for your valuable suggestion and your advice. Definitely, it will help our students and ourselves to lead a better life by practicing yoga. Now, I will request our honorable chief guest, Srimati Deepti Sahu Madam, to give give her advice to our students with her valuable words, and she will demonstrate some yogasanas which will be practiced by our students. Now I request Srimati Deepti Sahu Madam, please, Madam.
Thank you, sir. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Nanda sir, principal sir, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. Although I don't consider myself as a chief guest, I feel extremely fortunate. My video is coming.
Yes, ma'am, it's coming.
I feel extremely fortunate to be part of this Yoga Day program, especially because it is in Bhubaneswar. It is the CRPS Central School. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be part of this program. I really want to thank Principal Sir, Nanda Sir, our very own Minati Madam, Vice Principal Madam, and all the staff of Kendriya Vidyalaya for organizing this wonderful event, 1 week of yoga celebration, to bring awareness of yoga among our youngsters, our building blocks of our country. So, all the lovely children, namaste, and I would like to share the knowledge that I have gained from my gurus in the field of yoga, which helped me tremendously in my life. Although, as Sir mentioned, although I have 2 master's degree, one in physics, one in computer science, but when I did my master's in yoga therapy, I considered that as the most valuable degree because that taught me the value of life. I started valuing my life, valuing my time. It showed me a path to see the reality and to choose the right path. And because of this yoga only, I started my non-profit organization, Vidya Shakti Educational Trust, for the underprivileged children who are bright, brilliant, but they do not have the required financial support for their higher education. So this is a very small step, although lot more thing can be done, and I am trying my best and I will try whatever I can to contribute even little bit to our society. As sir mentioned, that the goal is not just to study, get a job, earn money for yourself, but how much we can give back to our country, how much we can give back to our society. And as sir mentioned, yoga is a gift, a contribution of India to the entire world. This is our precious gift to the entire world. And why it is important? Why so many Westerners are now getting attracted to yoga? So many centers, even when I was in US, all my yoga teachers were non-Indians. So many yoga centers are there. People have now realized the deeper meaning of yoga. Yoga is not just about bending bodies. Yoga is not just about asana and pranayama. The higher self, the yoga's higher goal, when we practice, we will realize it is beyond that. It is how much we can offer. It changes our personality, changes the core. Any negative qualities, any smallness of the mind will disappear when we practice yoga regularly. And I have seen this change in me. So I just made a small presentation for you, dear children, and I would like to share it now. So welcome all to the first day of Yoga Week. So as Nanda sir already mentioned this, it was initiated by our Prime Minister to bring awareness of the benefit of the yoga to not just why, although we Indians, although it was developed in Bharat, in our country, but we want to distribute this. That is the greatness of our country. Whatever goodness we have, we want to distribute it to the entire world. So our Prime Minister, who himself is a yogi, who himself is a practitioner of yogi, he proposed this and he went in 2014, and by 2015 we have this big international yoga day where people from all over the world they practice yoga. And as Nanda sir also quoted this, so this is a very important quote by our Prime Minister when he said, yoga is an invaluable gift of India's ancient tradition. It embodies unity of mind and body, thought and action, restraint and fulfillment, harmony between man and nature, a holistic approach to health and well-being. It is not just about exercise, but to discover the sense of oneness with yourself, oneness with the world and nature. By changing our lifestyle and creating consciousness, it can help in well-being. So let us work together adopting an International Yoga Day. I mean, this is such a wonderful statement. And in short, he has defined the purpose of yoga, the values of yoga, and what is yoga. Actually, it is oneness. We feel oneness with ourselves. It is a balance between body and mind. And now, in this fast paced life, are we really balanced? We have to ask this question. Is there any harmony between our body and mind? The body is eating food. Is the mind is the mind there when you are eating your food, or mind is wandering somewhere else? You have to take your important exam. So, is there a harmony in your life? Do you know how to balance? Are you spending more time in front of the TV or video games while studying? Are you listening to music? So yoga will tell you exactly, will train you. You are not supposed to stop everything, but you will do everything in a balanced way. So this is what is the purpose of yoga, and this is such a wonderful, the best definition that our Prime Minister had given. So yoga came from the word yuja, which means to connect. And as mentioned, it is the connection between mind and body. And later we will know how the connection of our individual self with the huge universal self. We are a tiny dot. If we go above the universe, we will see we won't be this huge big body. We will all be like small dots. So how we understand, realize that, and feel our greatness. So the history of yoga, as mentioned, yoga is one of the oldest science. It is a science. Yoga is the oldest science, and it originated in India. And according to mythology, Lord Shiva is the first one to impart the knowledge of yoga. The yoga word first was discovered in Rig Veda in around 1500 BC. And now, between this time, 500 BC to 800 AD, the concept of yoga actually started booming because of Mahavira, Buddha, because of the teachings of Bhagavad Gita and Maharshi Patanjali. More and more focus, more were towards the yoga poses and meditation. Now, in modern period, Swami Vivekananda played a major role in spreading yoga across the world, especially in the West. Now, this is more modern yoga, more focused on the physical well-being, and lot of modern yogis around that time, who Ramakrishna Paramahansa, who was Swami Vivekananda's guru, Ramana Maharshi, Paramahansa Yogananda, they all spread yoga around the world. Before it was, yoga was meant only for rishis, for mystics, people who go to jungles, sannyasis. But because of these yogis, Swami Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Paramahansa Yogananda, now yoga became an activity for even for the general householders. Now I want to emphasize a little bit on Ashtanga Yoga of Patanjali. So Maharshi Patanjali is considered as the father of yoga. Why he considered? Because already we have so many knowledge, so much of sutras of yoga, but he systematically organized them, and he made it very, very streamlined for people like us so that we can use it easily. So when he started Patanjali Yoga Sutra, his Yoga Sutra, it started with this line, Atha Yoga Anupasanam. That means yoga is a discipline. And as students, we all have to incorporate discipline in our life. Without discipline, life will not be successful or useful for the society. So his 8 limbs mainly talks about these 8 disciplines, which is yama. What are the social ethics we have to follow? He has talked about 5 yamas, which I am going to explain, and niyama. What are the personal practice you have to use? Although we use that in our daily life, in schools we were taught how to observe our personal practice. Then he talked about after these two, he said, then you are eligible to do asana. After asana is mostly for your body, to discipline your body. So he said, asana is something that where you can sit for a longer time. And as students, we know how important it is for us to sit in one place for a longer time. If we do not have that kind of concentration, you will see the effect in our performance, no matter in which field you would like to go. Concentration is required. Therefore, asana teaches us how to sit in one place for a longer time. That shows your mental stability. Then he talks about pranayama. In pranayama, why it was designed? In pranayama, what does it do? It slows down our breath. Why it is important to breathe slowly? You will notice when we are angry or when we are in fear, we'll breathe faster. Our breath will go very fast. But when we are relaxed, when we are happy, automatically the breathing will be slow. So it is very difficult to control the mind. So he developed this tool, pranayama, so that by controlling our breath, we can control our mind. The more slowly we breathe, the stable our mind will be. The number of thoughts in our mind will be reduced. Okay. The more the number of thoughts, mind will be very active. We do not want the mind to get activated so much unnecessary thought. We do not want the mind to be tired. If you think a lot, your mind will be tired. So what does it say? By practicing pranayama, we will slow down our mind and we will calm down. And that will help you with everything, with your sports. A calm mind is required for all the activities. It is required for your sports, it is required for your studies. If you are good in music or any other activity, it is going to help. Then he said pratyahara. After this, you will completely be drawn inward. You will start looking at yourself. You will not compare yourself with others. So we do not want to compare our lives with others. That creates a lot of chaos. So after practicing this slowly and slowly, you will turn inward. You will be happy with yourself. You will now focus, okay, this is the thing I want to do in my life. So I will focus on this thing instead of comparing what the other child is doing. I have to follow that. No, you have to listen to your own inner voice. And then the other three parts, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. After these five steps, automatically you will develop concentration. Then the meditation part, and then samadhi, which is complete blissful state. Dharana, dhyana, and samadhi are called the inward yoga. So you do not have to show it outside. It happens inwardly without sound. The other five are called outward. So it shows in your character what you are doing. Now, I want to emphasize on yama and niyama. It is extremely important for everyone, especially for students. So there are five yamas, social ethics. Ahimsa, the first one is ahimsa, non-violence. Non-violence towards yourself, non-violence towards others. We should not hurt anyone, knowingly or unknowingly. Then satya, truthfulness. We should not lie. Asteya, do not steal anything, physically or any intellectual property. If somebody has written something, gives you to copy, do not do that because it is not your property. Okay? Use your own intelligence. God has given everybody ample intelligence and power. Aparigraha, non-greediness. If I have enough pencils, why should I go to the shop and buy more? If I am happy with two pencils, what is the need of taking more pen and paper? No, whatever amount you need, only use that one. And then brahmacharya, moderation. How much ever you feel like eating, get that much of food. Do not take a lot and then throw. Okay? Do everything in moderation and balance. Then it comes to niyama, which are your personal practices. Saucha, cleanliness. We all know this cleanliness of the body. In school also it is said your uniform has to be clean, your nails has to be cut, your hair has to be tied properly. Cleanliness of the body and cleanliness of the mind. Mind should be completely clean. No sort of any kind of behavior or any naughtiness going in the mind. Mind should be clean. No harming. No extra thought at all. Then santosha, be happy with yourself. Contentment, be happy with whatever you have. Okay? Tapasa, patience, it is required. Patience is required to do anything in life. When you study, you have to sit for longer hours for exam. If you do not have patience, you will roam around, you will go around. That will hamper your studies, hamper. That will show in your grades also. Swadhyaya, self-study, learn about yourself, learn about our life, learn about the world, about different things, plants, animals, create an interest for the world. Then Ishvara Pranidhana. You basically surrender to the divine. There is an unseen power, invisible power, which is which has created this entire world, created the entire life. And we will surrender to that because a lot of things in life are not under our control. And then, why children should practice yoga? So it is a wonderful, I want to show this book. If teachers can have this book, it will be very, very helpful. Yoga Education for Children by Swami Satyananda Saraswati. He has done a lot of research on this, and he has figured out that between the age of 8 and 10, the pineal gland tends to decay. The pineal gland is the controlling and monitoring station of the brain, which is called in yoga we call it Agya Chakra. In between, like we mark it like this, but it is actually in this picture, if you can see, this is the pineal gland. So when the pineal gland decays, what happens? You start becoming emotional. When a person starts becoming emotional, lot of the power of the mind will decay. So what happens after 8 and 10, when the child starts to get into puberty? What happens? During this pre-adolescent and adolescent years, children become emotionally imbalanced and disturbed, which gives rise to aggression and disruption in behavior. So how yoga helps? So he figured out, Swami Satyananda Saraswati in his book he had mentioned, only these three practices can help balance your pineal gland, can restore your pineal gland: Surya Namaskar, Pranayama, and Gayatri Mantra chanting. These three practices, if you can't do anything, only this practice can help you with that. And overall, by practicing yoga on a daily basis, if we practice yama, niyama, asana, pranayama on a daily basis, it will help to restore your health and restore the health of the pineal gland, which is the vital part of your body, and other organs, vital organs. It will balance your hormonal system, especially children who are going through puberty, getting into the stage of adolescence. It is extremely helpful. It will help with strength and flexibility. It will calm your mind down, improve memory and concentration, releases stress, and very, very important, it brings the mind back to the present moment. It is very important. If I am doing something now, I should be here. I am sitting here writing my essay, but mind is wavering somewhere else. No, mind is wavering in the past. Mind is thinking about the future, thinking about the exam. No, let us concentrate in this moment now, the present moment, and it improves our awareness. We will be more aware about our thoughts, about our attitudes and our activities, and be aware of our surroundings. Anyone can practice yoga. Anybody can practice yoga. You do not have to be good at sports. You do not have to have a flexible body. Anyone, even children who cannot walk, children who need support, they also can practice yoga. And everybody has a different style. Any yoga can be, yoga itself is flexibility. Yoga means flexibility. Means yoga teaching. The system can be streamlined, can be personalized according to your needs. So I would conclude with this beautiful quote of Albert Einstein, for our children, dedicated to our children. This little short of a miracle that modern methods of instruction have not already completely strangled the holy curiosity of inquiry, because what the delicate little plant needs the most, apart from initial stimulation, is freedom. Without that, it is surely destroyed. So our children need freedom. We are there to guide them, and then we cannot force anybody to practice yoga or practice anything. So they need their freedom to grow to the best of their ability. So with that, I will conclude this short presentation, and thank you everybody for listening and for your time. And now let us now practice little bit. So without practicing, we will not be able to understand. Whatever we talk now, we need to practice that. We have to see it in our practice. So please sit straight. I am sitting in, as you can see, I'm sitting in Sukhasana just by bending your legs. This is called Vajrasana. When you join your knees and sit on your heels, this is Vajrasana. And recommended pose, sitting pose is Padmasana. And I am sure most children can sit in Padmasana. This is Padmasana, one leg on the top of the other. So your body basically is immovable. Now you are fixed. Your body is now fixed. So this is a good practice. If you are not able to sit for a long time, then you can change the pose. Okay? And this is Chin Mudra. When you join your thumb with your index finger, this is called Dhyana Mudra or Chin Mudra. This mudra improves your concentration. So we generally sit in Chin Mudra, body straight, body spine completely erect. And slowly we'll absorb our breath. Inhale slowly, expand your abdomen. Exhale slowly, bring your abdomen in, squeeze your tummy in completely. Inhale slowly, expand your abdomen. Exhale, bring your abdomen in, squeeze your tummy in. Inhale, expand your abdomen, feel the cool air entering through your nostrils. As you exhale, the warm air coming out of your nostrils, relaxing your mind and body to a deeper level. Now, as you inhale, take your hands over your head and join your palms. As you exhale, bring your palms in front of your chest. Inhale again, take your hands over your head, join your palms. As you exhale, bring your hands in front of your chest. Last one, inhale, both the arms up, join your palms. Exhale, hands in front of your chest. And bring your hands again back in Chin Mudra. And we will do 3 Omkaras. Om is the sound of the divine. It is a combination of 3 words, A, U, and A is for the lower part of the body, U relaxes the middle part, and for the upper part, your brain cells. It activates your entire body. Let's now begin. So 1:1:1. Om will be 1:1:1. 3 times Om sound. Inhale. After the Om chanting, feel the vibrations in your body. Body is energized and mind is calm. One more time. Inhale. Relax. One last time. Inhale slowly. Your body is relaxing to a deeper level as we chant Om while exhaling. Mind is calm. Now we will start with a prayer. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunatu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvisavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Meaning of this prayer is, may we be protected, may we be nourished, may our work be energetic, may our knowledge be radiant, may there be no misunderstanding between us. With that, bring your hands to your back, hold your right wrist with your left hand, inhale, lean back, exhale, slowly lean forward, and bring your forehead down with a complete sense of surrender. And gently get up, slowly release your hands, rub your palms, and rub them on your eyes. A humming sound as we exhale. And gently release. And you can gently release your pose and come to standing pose. We will practice few stretches and Surya Namaskar today. Let's together bring both the hands in front of you. Join your palms together. As you inhale, so slowly stretch your hands and your head goes up. Expand your chest. As you exhale, bring your palms together and chin to the chest. Feel the beautiful stretch at the back of your neck and shoulders. Inhale slowly. Stretch your hands again. Take your head all the way back. As you exhale, slowly bring your hands together, palms together, chin to the chest. One more time. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, join. Inhale, be open to the universe. As you exhale, hug the universe. Accept everything. Last one. Inhale, stretch and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, and your hands together and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop your hands and relax. Now, when we relax, separate your feet, hands hanging loose, Shitila, Tadasana. Next, bring your feet together, interlock your fingers and stretch your hands over your head and come up on your tippy toes as you inhale. And slowly as you exhale, drop your heels and you bend forward slowly and try to touch your toes. Inhale, come up again. Slowly lift your hands and come up on your tippy toes. Exhale, gently bend forward and try to touch your toes. We will do one more time. Inhale, slowly come up on your tippy toes. As you exhale, gently bend forward and touch your toes. Slowly come up. So these are the breathing practice that will strengthen our lungs and build concentration. Now we are going to do Surya Namaskar. Come to the front of your mat, hands in Namaskar. Generally, Surya Namaskar is done facing the east. During sunrise, this practice should be done. We consider sun as the source of all energy. Imagine a day when there is no sun. Will there be any life? So this is our prayer, salutation to the sun. We will start with a mantra, Surya Namaskar mantra. Om हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण तस्य चापि हितं मुखं तत्त्वं पूषणपावृणु तस्य धर्माय धृतये. Inhale, take your hands up and bend back. This is Ardha Chakrasana. Exhale, slowly bend forward. Hands on your feet, forehead to the knees, Pada Hastasana. Now hands by the sides of your feet. As you inhale, your right foot goes back in Ashwa Sanchalana Asana. Right knee can be on the floor or can be slightly up if you can. Now as you exhale, bring your left leg back in plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Now drop your knees, chest and chin, your abdomen above the ground. Ashtanga Namaskar. Straighten your legs and lift your chest and abdomen up in Cobra pose. Bhujangasana. Now as you exhale, come to Parvatasana, mountain pose. Both the heels touching the ground. Complete force on your palms. Pressure on your palms and feet. And chin down, head down. Again from here, right foot comes forward in between your two palms. Left knee can be on the floor or slightly above the floor. Again, Ashwa Sanchalana Asana, horse riding pose. Now, exhale, left foot comes to the right foot. Both feet together, forehead down. Pada Hastasana. Inhale, again you go back in Ardha Chakrasana. Exhale, bring your hands to Namaskar. So this is a 10-step Surya Namaskar we did. Let us do one more time on the other leg. Hands in Namaskar again. Relax a little bit. And hands in Namaskar. Both feet together. Both feet touching each other. Hands in Namaskar. Inhale, lift your hands up and you bend back. Exhale, bend forward, Pada Hastasana. Left foot goes back, horse riding pose. Right foot goes back in plank pose. Drop your knees, chest and chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, come to Cobra. Exhale, come to mountain. As you inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, slowly come up, bend back. Exhale, Namaskar. Now, relax for some time. I think we are running out of time. Maybe we can do just one asana, which is tree pose. It is an important pose that will help you with your concentration. Relax your body first. Both feet separated, hands hanging loose. Breathe in and out deeply. So we will do tree pose. Both feet touching each other. Vrikshasana. And for the beginners, you can bend your right leg first. And hands in Namaskar, focus at a point on the floor and take your hands over your head. The goal is to stand on one leg. If you have already practiced, so this is the final actual tree pose where the right foot is above the left knee, not on the knee. Never put pressure on the knee, you may damage your knee. Above the knee. If this is not done, cannot be done, you can just bend your leg. And focus at a point on the floor so that concentration will be more. Lift your hands over your head in complete tree. You are a tree, you are deep rooted, stable, energetic, green tree. This pose builds concentration, makes your legs stronger. Entire weight of your body is on one leg. We'll hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your hands back in Namaskar and release. Relax and feel the changes on the standing leg. Blood rushing to the tips of your standing toes. We made that leg stronger. Now in yoga, we do the practice on both sides. We cannot do it on one leg only. So we have to do on the other leg also. Now fix that leg on the floor and gently, either you can bend if you cannot lift it. Focus at a point on the floor and gently lift. When your focus is on the floor, you can do it easily. If you are falling, it's okay to fall. You come back and come to final tree pose. You are deep rooted, stable, strong like a tree. Feel your standing leg. Entire weight of your body is on one leg. Let us hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your hands back in Namaskar and slowly release. Thank you. I think I'm out of time. Maybe we'll learn little more in the next session. Do we have time for pranayama or some other poses?
Madam?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sorry?
Yes.
Mic पे.
Ma'am.
हाँ, you can continue, Deepti.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Till 9:15?
Yes. 50.
Yes, ma'am.
9:15, madam.
50.
Okay, 9:15. Okay, sure.
Another 5 to 10 minutes, madam, you continue.
Okay, sure. So we just did the three pose. So then another important asana we can do while standing, Gomukhasana. Take your right hand from the top, left hand from the bottom, and grab your fingers together. If your fingers are not touching, that is also fine, but try your best. And you stand straight. This is very good practice for people who have breathing problem, asthma. Feel the chest expansion. Even if somebody doesn't have any problem, this improves the lung capacity, improves your immunity. And hold. 1, keep breathing normally. When we are holding a pose, we breathe normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And slowly release your hand. Again, relaxing. Shishila Tadasana. We will do it on the other side also. Take your left hand from the top and right hand from the bottom. Grab your fingers and do your best. Do whatever you can. In yoga, we do not force anything. Anything that you can do with ease. There should not be any pain of any type. And we'll hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. This pose also improves with your posture. Now, relax. We can do one more standing pose, which is Trikonasana. Spread your legs and stretch your hands. Inhale. As we exhale, we go to one side, your right side, and try to touch your toes and lift your hand up and keep looking at your hands. Feel the one-sided stretch. This strengthens your legs. This is also good for your kidneys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come up and gently join your legs. Relax. As you can see, yoga is the process of continuous stimulation and relaxation. We are doing something and we are relaxing. That is helpful. That helps with our muscles. That's why yoga is for strength and flexibility. Again, spread your legs, spread your arms. Inhale. As we exhale, we go to the other side. Your hands on your feet, or if you cannot touch your feet, anywhere on the legs. If you can touch the floor, touch the floor. Look at your palms. 1, 2, keep breathing normally. 3, 4, 5. Slowly come up and gently, slowly we release. Yoga is all about slowing down. So I want to focus little bit on pranayama. There are many poses that you can do, but let us focus little more in pranayama. Sit in any comfortable posture. I am now sitting in Sukhasana. You can sit in Padmasana or Vajrasana. Now, make sure your breathing is normal. Deep inhale, exhale. We will start with Bhastrika Pranayama. Bhastrika is very good for children. It energizes the system, but you have to be careful. People who have severe back pain, people who have asthma, breathing issues, and high blood pressure, heart problems, epilepsy, they should not practice this. Okay? So, stretch your hands if you do not have any other issues. Stretch your hands, separate your fingers, inhale with sound. Make a fist and bring it down with sound. And relax. This you can practice 30 to 40 times. It should be done early morning in empty stomach. It energizes your entire body, releases lethargy, laziness, tiredness from your mind and body, and calms your mind down. Next, I would like to do the Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. Take your right hand in Nasita Mudra. We have to bend the index finger and the middle finger. We will use the thumb and the ring finger. And the left hand should be in Chin Mudra, body straight, chin slightly down. Close your right nostril with your thumb. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril with your index finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Again, inhale through the right nostril. Close it with your thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. And now inhale through the same left nostril. Close it with your ring finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril slowly. Close your right nostril with your thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close it with your ring finger. Exhale through the right nostril. One more round we will practice. Inhale through the right nostril. Close it with your thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. Gently stop the practice. Observe your mind. This is called alternate nostril breathing or Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. Some people call it Anulom Vilom Pranayam. This pranayam is extremely helpful and recommended for all disease. This balances your system, balances your left and right brain, balances your Chandra and Surya Nadi, balances all the nadis in your system, cleanses your nadi, releases stress, improves your memory and concentration, especially for children. Definitely this pranayam is a must, especially before going for any exam. It will calm your mind down. You can perform better in your exam. Now last pranayam we will do is Bhramari pranayam. Close your ears with your thumb, eyes with your fingers. And bring your four fingers, index fingers on your forehead. Touch your tongue to the upper palate. And we will do 3 times of humming, like buzzing the Bhramri pranayam one after another. Inhale, while exhaling, we will have the sound, buzzing the sound. Mm. Inhale again. One last time, inhale. And slowly release. Absorb your mind, calming down to a deeper level. Bhramari works on your mind, releases any negative effects of the mind, anger, stress, worries, depression, completely getting flushed out of your mind. Recommended number is 21 times, 3 times a day. In Bhramari, we create the sound that matches with our body's natural frequency. So there is a resonance happening when you are doing this humming sound, which actually calms each and every cell of your body and calms the mind, releases stress. This resonance is important. The longer we practice, the better benefit we get. Now, 3 times Omkara before we close this session in low pitch. While exhaling, we chant the Omkara. We inhale slowly. Om. Inhale again. Om. And one last time, inhale. Oh. And observe your mind calming down. And when your mind is calm, any thoughts you create will become true. This is a good time for self-affirmation. Give yourself positive self-affirmation, self-talk. For example, say to yourself, my mind and body are completely healthy. I have a strong immune system. I am infinitely powerful. I am very creative. I am always happy. I am always calm. I am always guided and protected by divine power. I am grateful for this life. You may create any thoughts that come to your mind. Repeat those thoughts in your mind several times in your mother tongue. And now bring your hands in Namaskar. We'll close this session with a Shanti Mantra, World Peace Prayer. ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति Shanti. Meaning of this prayer is may we all be happy. May we all be healthy. May we see only good in others. And may no one suffer. With that, bring your hands to your back. Hold your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, lean forward with a complete sense of gratitude. Be grateful for your life. Be grateful for this moment. And be grateful for everything you have. Slowly get up and gently rub your palms. Rub them on your eyes and gently massage your scalp back, head, neck. Give this healing touch to your body. Closing your eyes, open your palms in front of you just like an open book. Look at your palms with couple blinks and visualize your beautiful face, your healthy body and mind, your loved ones, your friends and families, our beautiful Mother Earth. And we bow down with a complete sense of gratitude. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. And you all have a wonderful day. So, thank you. And I hope you found this session helpful. If there is any question that I can answer, please let me know.
If anybody wants to ask any question to Deepti madam, can ask. Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable advice and your valuable words, your PowerPoint presentation and your yoga demonstration. It will be helpful for our students, for our staff, for our parents. I hope your cooperation will be with us in the coming days in the celebration of 7 days yoga week. Thank you once again, ma'am. Now I request.
Nandaji, one thing I want. Madam, there is one thing I want to clarify from your side. That sometimes parents they feel that or think that if their word do yoga, then that will hamper their study, especially in the morning hour. So, how do you suggest them?
Thank you for this question. Actually, yoga is not going to hamper in their studies. As I mentioned, if we can do only three things, Gayatri Mantra chanting, Surya Namaskar and Pranayama. Pranayama actually is a very, very important aspect of yoga. Pranayama is very helpful. Once the children start doing pranayama, they will see the mind calming down. They can concentrate more. They will read less and memorize more. They have lot of focus. During this half an hour of class, they will be able to completely focus. And it is important, like we keep on saying, बच्चे ध्यान लगाओ पढ़ाई में ध्यान लगाओ, but ध्यान कैसे लगाएं? उसके जो टेक्निक्स है वो हमको योगा से सारे मिलते हैं. तो योगा teaches us the techniques to study, to have better focus. तो पहले योगा करने के बाद जब हम बैठ के पढ़ेंगे तो बहुत ज्यादा हम उसका जो भी पढ़ेंगे वो याद रहेगा, उसको समझ सकेंगे. और नॉट ओनली स्टडीज, आपसी तालमेल में भी, जैसे दूसरों के साथ हम इंटरेक्ट करते हैं तो स्कूल में जो बुलिंग वगैरह भी रहता है, किसी को पुट डाउन करना, वो भी बहुत कम हो जाएगा. फाइटिंग वगैरह, एग्रेशन, डिसरप्टिव बिहेवियर, ये बहुत कम हो जाएगा. Did I answer your question or
Thank
should
you,
I
ma'am.
explain? Yes.
थैंक यू मैम.
Thank you.
हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आपका कोऑपरेशन हमारे साथ जारी रहेगा इन कमिंग डेज. थैंक यू वंस अगेन.
Definitely.
Now,
Yes.
now I request Minati ma'am to give vote of thanks to the gatherings. Please, ma'am, please.
Thank you, Nanda sir, for giving me the chance. First of all, I thanks Almighty for connecting all of us together in the platform. And this is the beginning day of the Yoga Week. Yoga Week for celebrating 8th International Yoga Day in KB2 CRPF, Bhubaneswar. Then I would like to express my heartful thanks to our principal sir, Dr. Ranjan Kumar Khatua, who gave us the opportunity to meet in the platform to conduct this program successfully, to inaugurate the program for the first day, that is 15th June. Then I especially thank to all of my staff members, especially Subudhi sir, Nanda sir, Sahu sir, and all others for giving cooperation to organize this program. Then my special thanks to my spiritual sister Deepti Sahu, who gave her consent and time for our Vidyalaya, and all other dignitaries present here, especially who all presented and made our program successful, especially Archana Jha madam, who is ex-teacher, ex-yoga teacher, who will be coming in recent, coming for this yoga practice on 18th. She will be our special guest. Special thanks to yoga madam and other participants from our Deepti's class who all came and joined and made the program successful, and some of my guests also attended, and teachers, other teachers, students and parents, all of us, we all of you who joined the program, made the program successful, but we need your cooperation henceforth, because tomorrow we are going to have another session, this live session also, and other spiritual session and yoga session in the evening. So please, I request all of you to present, but in a large number. Special thanks to Almighty once again, and thank you, thank you, thank you. So here we end the meeting.